grew up in the shadows of the Heritage Foundation and the CIA, as my father was tied into and involved in all that. I have more important videos that I need to make, but I want to say one thing real quick here today. If you want to know what the current CIA propaganda is, watch Sean Ryan. Because you don't just leave the CIA and get to yap your mouth. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. My father had to pass away and leave me the answers in freaking code to what I didn't have already. Do you understand me? Okay? There is a reason why Snowden left the country. The Heritage Foundation has deep connections to the CIA and has deep connections to Project Paperclip. A lot of that authoritarian fascist views with these, former Third Reich members that they push through. Our intelligence agencies, CIA, NASA, etc., push these views throughout those systems. The Heritage Foundation has a long history of connection with the CIA and also, obviously, the policies adopted by our Republican presidents, and especially since Reagan. That's the path that we've been on. He is part of that. He reposts stuff all the time. So when you hear them talk about the grid going down, know that it will, because it's been their plan. It's been the Heritage Foundation's plan to ruin our infrastructure. So that we can sit here and say, doesn't the government do a bad job? The funny thing is, it's about to fall apart, and a lot of it that's going to fall apart is privatized. But you're not going to hear that. And my prediction is the reason why a lot of these technocrats claim that they need all this freaking money for the infrastructure around AI is so that when the old grid comes down, they can come in as our saviors. But I need you to know that this was the plan the whole time, to take control. It's been decades in the works, at least since the early 70s, if not before then. And he is an operative of that agenda. That's why he's trying to push we need to go figure everything that's going on in the other countries. That's why he's pushing the grid's going to go down and there's going to be these attacks locally to freak us all out. If you want to know the current CIA agenda, go watch Sean Ryan. That's what they want to feed us. And I think it's obvious to most at this point that they created a system of dependency for a reason. So it gets increasingly more difficult to try to form some communal living environment because you're going to be met with all these different regulations on the township, local level. It's difficult to harness your own energy without tying it into the grid. Do you see what I'm saying? So this has been a purposeful cycle of dependency that they have put upon us, even when it goes into depending on technology and even getting us away from doing basic mathematics, all of it. It's all just been part of this dependency so that when they pull away from us, when they take away from us via climate change disasters and our failed infrastructure and throw us into chaos, we're going to be dependent on them is their goal. So to whatever they need, whatever, because they're going to save us, whether it be they have like lovely camps for us to go into that also will put us to work in organic farms. Do you see what I'm saying? Or whatnot. They are absolutely planning to become masters of this chaos, and Sean Ryan is a plant promoting that.